Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up.
Mics is on. I think we are live now. People can hear us. At least 4 people. I might be one of them. I don't know.
Is that like 3 plus you or 4 plus you?
I think I cut mine also 4 people.
All right.
Okay, well, I guess we better do an introduction. Do we got introduction yet, or we just do random stuff still?
We just do random stuff.
We do random stuff. Okay, Team Buckeye, we here. But yeah, here with David Robin, or D Rob, my Discord name. Of course, the normal Buckeye calls the RTC, our initials of our last name. So the R for Robbins, T is my man Earl here. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Earl on Discord. And just Earl elsewhere.
Zombie Earl here, and then you want to say something, Roland? Oh wait, he's not here. He probably watching the screen. I bet he one of the 4 people watching.
He's probably one of the 4 people
watching.
watching.
If you can hear this, you should be here. We got a space for you, but we're gonna get the show rolling. So this is the pre-draft for Duality format. This is season 9. Can you believe we got 9 seasons in?
We started late too, so next season we'll have done half the seasons available. Yeah, half the formats.
Right. So let's move along. Next slide. Let's talk about the format. I think we better read this and try to give people the best understanding. I mean, some people still gonna be confused, but I think we should go over this. You agree with that?
I was confused for a long time because I thought it was just 2 locations.
Okay, so format. I'm gonna read this and we'll break down each part slowly before we get to the rankings, so we know what the format is dealing with. So, feature format 19 Duality. Your deck must have exactly 2 copies of each support character, plot twist, and equipment. No more, no less. Let me repeat that for the people who didn't hear me. So you have 2 copies. So for support character, plot twist, and equipment, you have to have 2 copies. Hey, what's up, Jamil? See you in the chat. Hello and good night, man. He going to sleep. You can watch this later, though. But yeah, I mean,
location, you must have at
we gonna
least
get the locations. We gonna go there, but let's just make sure it's clear. Support character, plot twist, equipment, 2 of each. So there's no one of a kind support character, plot twist, or equipment in your deck. Well, there's no one of a kind of anything in this format. No more, no less. So you want to go on with the location part, Earl, since you started that?
This is the part where I was confused. For locations, you must have at least 2 copies of any in the deck. But you can more than 2. But not more than 4.
So you can have 2, you can have 3, you can have 4. But you can't have 1. You can have 0.
Unless it's the first of 2.
Right. So you can't, but you can't have just 1 location of any type.
Yeah.
You gotta have
so no more
0, 2, 3, or 4. Which I think this play a huge role in this format, making location a little more valuable than they normally are. So this is from the spring format 23, from April 1st to June 31st. The Texas Regional will fall in here. I think that's the only event that's been announced for this format.
As I know.
So let's go with the rules again. I'm gonna say this one more time. The Campbell brothers up in here. We're gonna go over the rules one more time. You must have exactly 2 copies of each support character, plot twist, and kick equipment in your 60 card deck. But support character, plot twist, and equipment and location do not have any restrictions in outer game pal. So prime example is invention. You can run machine, you can run weapon, they one of, but since they in the side pal, they legal. Um, Down with the on that go with the Buffy MCU. You could have 4 of her in your side pal. It's a side pal card. Anything else you want to say on that, Earl?
Yeah. No, I don't have anything else to say.
So in your 60 card deck, you could have 2 of for support character, plot twist, and equipment. But in your side pile, you could have any number from 0 to 8. I think there's some swarm stuff in there. I don't know, but at least 4. But you can have any number. You can have 1, 2. You can play 1 of the con cards there. I think that will make it a little more valuable in this format.
The side piles. You're still limited to the side pile rules, though.
Jamal about to break out in a song for his brother. Can we talk for a minute? But he Tevin Campbell. That's a whole different story for a different day. Continue on. You must have at least 2 copies of location. We already went over that part. Now let's talk about the MC part. You can't have more than 2 different MC total anywhere. In play, your deck, your level up zone, your outer game power. Different level of the same unique MCs all allowed. So, do you want to explain that, or you want me to take that, Earl?
I didn't get it.
So basically, if the character is the same character, you could go up to level 4. So like the Deadpool that go up to level 4, you could play all of him. Them are not different characters. That's still one character with 4 levels. Now something like,
The Logan that goes to 5.
The Logan that go to 5, the Dr. Pym that got Ant-Man and Giant Man, them are still one character because they all all unique characters. They all not unique. They all Ant-Man because they all AKA. Jamila asking, what about support characters like multiple mana, Mastermind, same mana, but one. Yeah, if it's one of a kind on a card, you can't play any version of them.
Deck. Not in your deck.
But like something like the Ultron that could have that got Swarm on it, that main character can't play. But we'll go over the main character that can't play. There's 200 as of today, this moment. There are 270 legal MC and 5 that are not legal. You can have exactly 2 MC, assuming the effects say you can, so this ain't saying you could just bring 2 random MCs. Like somebody thought they have to have something like Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Cloak and Dagger, Bark Brothers, so on, and you can't use main character that start the game with more than 2 in play or in any other zone. I think everybody got the gist of that. You think anything else we need to explain, or can we move on?
We can move on.
We're moving on. So this is the schedule for this season. For the people signed up, we have 15 so far, but we'll get to that list at the end. So the draft will be on the Wednesday the 26th at 8 p.m. in the Buckeye Discord. And then, as you see, they have the game a week until about May-June. Pretty simple, straightforward. This will be pinned in the Discord channel if you need to see it again, or you can always ask for it. Moving along. We getting there, Jamal. You're getting a little ahead of yourself. So, quick, we're doing a rules change in the Buckeye League. Roland will be updating the rules thing so that'll be a little more current. I haven't updated that in a few seasons. But the rule change for trade we making is you have to at least play the MC before you're able to trade it. So basically, you can't trade MC that you have not used in at least 1 week of playing it for 1 week. But supplemental draft, like I say, if you don't use it, supplemental draft, you can still drop anybody you want. That sound pretty straightforward?
Yes. It was a fan suggestion.
Yeah, fan suggestion, but we're going to go ahead. And well, that way, people ain't just hounding people for MC. So, especially the people who don't what happened, the people don't show up for the draft, and then they get hounded by like 8 people. because they say they don't want an MC. If they don't want an MC, they'll just have to drop in the supplemental draft, and then we'll get it from there.
Or show up to the draft so they can draft who they
Or
want.
that too, or have somebody draft you. There's many options, but we'll get to that. Here to list all the MCs. I guess it's a screen. We can't really. I guess you can pause the screen and then catch back up to it. So no to Sinister Six, of course. No, you can't use Sinister Six at all on Jamel. You can't use none of them. But yeah, the rare ones are the MCs you can't play. The names in blue are Photo MCs. This list will be up during the draft. Like you could use it, but I won't be marking off. So yeah, there's a lot of MCs in this game, right?
New set, say a new set were to come out on Wednesday, would we be able to draft MCs from that set?
Absolutely. Well, of the next week. I mean, if it's before the draft, they'll enter right into the draft. So, like I said, a set came out on the 26th, the day of the draft. Them MC would be legal for week 1. Now, if a set come out in the middle of week 1, then it won't be legal to week 2. So basically, any new set don't become legal until the next full week, and the MC will show up in the supplemental draft.
Another question.
Go ahead.
We usually allow proxies from the most recent arc. What about in a case where 2 arcs or an arc and a 200 card box came out? Would we allow proxies from the whole arc and the 200 card box?
Right now we'll do proxies from anything from the new X-Men, the House of X going forward could be proxies for this season. So if you're playing Photo, you need to have, well, unless new Photo stuff come out like Mortal Kombat, but anything besides that, you can run a proxy that need to have the picture and the word of the card. Not no hand drawing and word scribble on it. At least if you ask them for official ruling. That's somebody at the door. They're going to have to come back later. Take over for a moment, Earl. I gotta take a...
Alright. So, I can't see if there are any questions in the stream or not. Nor can I advance the slide.
I gotta go let Roland into my house because he's gonna scream over here. So,
Oh, all right.
Give me a second.
So, I got to keep you guys entertained here. If you wanted to play Spider Friends, you could, but you could only include one other Spider Friend or Spider-Verse in your deck. My suggestion is don't do that. I should probably just talk bad about the other members of the stream here, but they'll be here in a minute.
I wasn't expecting nobody this late, so Earl is entertaining people. All right. You can take the stuff off the box and stuff. Yeah. Tagging the stuff in. All right, real life happening. Okay, so everybody could welcome in, Roland.
Hey, everybody.
We wonder what happened. So, yeah, we kind of went over the rules. We just going to MC Leaf, but you just here for the good part.
All right.
So real quick, these are 5 MCs that are not legal. Are you still there, or do you just check out like is everybody else going? I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think you had your mic on while you walked off.
Yeah, I did. I didn't care. I stopped caring. Okay. So yeah. So these are 5 MCs that are not legal as of right now. I mean, not saying what come out. So quick rundown. Outriders is illegal because there's 6 MCs. That's more than 2. Sinister Six. It says 6 in the name, so we just gonna assume they're illegal. Ultron. Is there 8 of them or 7?
I think there's 8.
8. Either way, it's still too many. Mimic is illegal. Huh?
Isn't it just 6?
Huh?
Oh, 6. Yeah. Hold
Okay.
on. 1,
It's
2,
just
3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
It's a very popular number.
It is
Okay.
a popular number.
Mimic is because his side power have to have 3 MCs. What's his
Microphone.
4? Yeah, so 4 is more than 2. And the reason Mystique is illegal, normally she would be legal for just random events, but for tournaments, she have to have 3 MCs in her side power. And since we're basing this off the regional setup, she's out. I will look into the Are we about to get to the meat of this? Yeah. So real quick, what we did so everybody understand how we came up with these rankings. We didn't rank all 270. If you want that, we didn't have enough people subscribe to our Patreon, so we decided not to do that. And that's also the reason we don't have a Patreon, so we never have to fall into that.
Yeah, go to Team Apex if you want every MC ranked.
bang their horn. But yeah. So we are each picked 10 MCs, 10 Illustrated, 10 Photo. The way we ranked them, if there was an MC that was only picked by one person, they at the bottom. MC picked by 2 of us, middle. MC picked by 3 of us, top. So let's go through the list, and then we will have the names of each person who picked what MC. So we will be asking questions. So at the bottom of the list, number 34, we're gonna start with Photo. The other thing we want to point out, we just weaved in, so Illustrated, then Photo, then Illustrated, and Photo, starting from the top, but from the bottom, Photo, Illustrated, blah 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 blah. Okay, so for number 34 is Iron Man. Well, this will Earl number 10 pick. You feel you got this right, Earl?
No idea.
Okay, but I mean he feels good. I mean I think he had the right spot.
Yeah, I like Tony, but he's not going to be.
Yeah.
I mean
He's okay.
losing Happy does hurt him a little bit.
Makes him sad.
But yeah, so but this is the star means the two-way tie. 10 means this will Earl number 10 pick and number 34 overall. Moving right along, so Bucky Barnes, this was my number 10 pick. Just having access to the back row whenever you want to, I think is a good thing. Being limited to 2 captains, I still think you could work around that, just staying on his villain side.
If only there was a Bucky Barnes who didn't need a Captain America to level.
He still don't got fire like him.
Yeah, he doesn't need a Captain America. He needs something a little bit more.
Right. He needs 23 more. You're not as committed to this Bucky Barnes. But moving along, so your number 9 pick was 32 for Talos. Roland.
I like Talos. I mean, I know Earl's enjoyed trying to make him work and failed multiple times, but I don't know. I got a good feeling about him in Duality here.
All right, I have nothing. I mean, I think 9 is a good spot for him if you're gonna be on the list. Number 13, 31 overall is Star-Lord, Earl. Yeah, who? So, what brought you here?
I don't know. I felt like kind of the bottom of the top 10 of Photo was kind of up in the air, and I'm like, you know what? I want to throw this guy in here as one of the few MCs who I feel get better in this format.
Yeah, no, I would.
There's not a lot of, in my opinion, there's not a lot of MCs who get better in this format. So I just kind of wanted to put him on there because he does get better, and I mean, a lot get worse, very few get better. He gets better.
All right, 31. Moving on up the list, we are at number 30. This was your number 5 here, Roland.
I like
Spike. So I mean, we did mention earlier that location is going to be a big part of this format, and he likes locations, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think 5 is still kind of high for him, but you know, you are still Rollins, so here we are.
My favorite vampire right here.
All right. And then, I'm on the wrong screen. Moving along.
Buffy.
So this was 29. This was Roland number 2 MC in the format, was this crazy talk, but I think you kind of misread the rule before the ranking, right?
I did. I had myself so confused. I'm still confused.
We went over that before, but hopefully you can watch the screen later for that. Buffy number 29. But you still like her at least top 10ish, or you still like her at 2?
Top 10, definitely not top 2, but top 10 for sure.
Okay.
She does have access to the key pile.
She does have access to the
Yeah. Oh yeah. That keep out being huge. I mean, the support character, I think, find good use in that.
Guarantee 1 drop every turn. Yeah, give me that.
All right. Well, look at the screen stopping. Am I moving that fast, or is that really far behind? Oh no, I'm really far behind. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Now we should be all caught up.
Okay. So now your number 1 was Captain Marvel, Roland. So we got some questions here, but go ahead. What do you first of all still think she's number 1?
It's hard to say. Like, I've played some Duality games, mostly just the decks I've thrown up on the row. I haven't really gotten to test Carol. What I like about Carol here is she doesn't need a whole lot but combat to level, and at the end, once she gets leveled up, you got all the blues ready for canceling combat and all that. So, I mean, she's good generally. I think she's good in Duality.
All right. Can't knock that. I mean, like I said, a lot of these picks was way early picks. I mean, we picked these before some of the MCs on the list was even available.
Mm-hmm.
So now these are all the illustrated.
Roland made his picks like the day the format was
Right.
announced.
Yeah,
so.
that too. Right. Yeah. He didn't even read the rules. Duality. Okay, let's go. Like, wait, what? Do you want to read the rules?
Nope.
It reminded me of our draft one year when we get done drafting. Nobody said what format we drafting for now. So moving along. So these are the illustrated MC that were only picked by one of the 3 of us. So these are all ranked 27 through 19. So starting with X23, Earl.
Still got greens.
Still got green. Still got Vicky. A couple Vicky hands. I mean, I think this is a good pick at 10. I mean, we don't see much of her nowadays. I guess Team Apex got her locked up somewhere.
I was thinking X-Men, and I'm like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, the X-Men did get a lot of help. I mean, you could put a suit on her for free. Now she's a 5/5.
8/5 attacking, 5/8 defending. Yeah, that sounds good.
Moving along. So this is my number 10, Black Panther. I probably, after trying to play a few games since I made my ranking, I probably wouldn't have had him at 10, but I still like him here. I could tell you that he's not good in mono, but I like to cry crazy stuff like that. But I think Bulletproof is huge.
Always.
And the fact that you can retrieve your cars. And that Tony Stark on team, so you get that Tony Stark equipment. You lose it, you pay it yellow, you get it right back.
Yeah, that's hot.
Or Machine or any of the other. I think Machine going to be huge in this format.
Yeah.
So moving along. Ghost Spider, Roland. Go ahead, talk because I can't see it, but let me know what you see.
All right. So, I actually like that you only have 2 of Spider Carnage and 2 of Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly, whatever he's calling himself nowadays. And so that decreases your chances of outright drawing them. So you just pull them from the deck. You have multiple man. You got a couple other ways.
You don't have no multiple man.
Oh, no multiple man?
They're one of a kind.
2 multiple men.
Oh yeah, the one is 2
of anti-reg.
Oh yeah, okay, you got 2 of him. Yeah, so you got 2 of that multiple man. I was thinking there's so many. Yeah, they're getting too many, but yeah.
Yeah, there's multiple.
Yeah,
men.
yeah.
But yeah, she can really stall out the game, and I feel like if you build her like heavy on the early game, kind of squeak by in the mid game, and then pile on in the late game, she can really, especially since you throw a blaster on her and take out anybody with counters. Yeah, I like Gwen.
I think as long, I mean, I know you didn't have Dark Phoenix Ray high on your thing, but we have Dark Phoenix high. And I think Dark Phoenix has become a problem for her.
Probably. Now that you mentioned, see, I haven't looked at any of the like super ultra mega except for Venom.
I mean, yeah, when I first thought it for me, I thought Dark Phoenix was number one, just. But yeah, I mean, I guess that mindset also changed who you would, put at the top, so that make
Yeah,
more sense.
He
yeah.
But
does
let's
have
move
it at
along,
9.
huh?
It's at 9. He's got it at 9. That's not like
Yeah, right. No, it's still
Yeah,
right. It's just, yeah. I mean,
certainly.
our 270, we all can't think exactly alike. I
yeah.
mean, y'all all can't be perfect like me, but you could try. Um, Speaking of perfect, that was
Here
you
come this
laughed a
clown.
little hard there.
Here come
Um,
this clown.
Silver Surfer. I will admit, after playing a few games with him in this format, I may not have had him in my top 10, maybe right on the edge of it. Shabal is huge for this deck, but I think the
Problem
location thing.
you play me with it, and you level up on turn 1, and it makes you think it's good.
I have played a couple games. I mean, when it's good, it's good, but when it's bad, and that's the I don't know if it's top 10 stuff, but it's still playable. But
Only if your name is David Robbins.
but Shabal is huge, and having two of her kind of hurts just a little bit. But I still think this deck have options. For That's just more of a personal favorite. So oh yeah, there go Tevin said he worked for me. So yeah, I mean he tend to work more than not, but for other people probably not your top 10. So personal, I had to give him some shout out. Zorn, this is you rolling at 8.
I like Zorn. Maybe not in Duality you know, as I'm looking at this, but again, he needs location so he can level
Right.
up quickly. Disperse is the thing, man. If he can sit on 8 defense, like from turn 1 or 2 on, there's some new cool plot twists the Brotherhood has.
I mean I think he's been the most hottest NC out this arc that just came out.
Yeah,
And his support character is still good. That dispense power is just so good.
it's huge.
Um,
Goodbye, Galactus. Bye,
but
Felicia.
but Galactus gonna eat them greens. So unless you got the both wows and green, he gonna eat. You have Flash Thompson at 7. So
I can't get Flash to work for me, but I've seen him used.
what's up, Sean? The introduction guy himself.
Yeah, I've seen good Agent Venom decks recently, and he's pretty cool. He's a cool dude.
Drawing cards is always drawing cards.
Exactly, in a format where
I've got
Kingpin
a
for
top 8 with that deck.
So Kingpin was. I do like Kingpin. I mean, I think he was on the bubble too, the whole location thing. But go ahead, Earl. Speak on this.
We got a lot of locations. That's what we're going to be playing. I think he's pretty good. I like him here. I think he's good.
Somebody holler out
I
for
don't.
a Ben Powell similar to Sean Powell. Check that out.
Bean, Mr.
And
Bean.
Mr. Keys, everybody, boy, Key, our numbers about to go up. Keys is in here. We got a star. Let's pause for a second, watch our numbers go up as all the people start tinkling in now that the Keys is in the house. But let's go ahead and keep this. Everyone is up in here. Let's keep moving along. Dr. Doom, you had him at 6. I think after seeing how good the adventures are in the format, I probably think I had him in the top 10.
Oh yeah.
But go ahead, speak on
Yeah.
it, Earl.
I mean, it's just your locations are the most consistent thing. So I feel like that. I feel like that's a boon to the guys who need locations, and Doctor Doom's doing it. So
Yeah, I mean,
um,
them inventions are so good. I mean, just having access to that invention power, the stuff you can shove in there that normally all the one of a kind stuff.
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to rely on drawing an inventor.
And here come Tevin talking about 20. He thinking that person is gonna do me like that. I guess we can't have mean because he gonna have the Michael Jordan me like, and I took that personally.
Yeah.
I got him at 6, Devin. 6, not 20. I got him at 6.
Yeah, we didn't get blasphemy. But hey, like I said, this is too early voting. I think I would have him higher, but here we are. Invisible Woman. This was Earl number 2, but you the only one picked us out the 3 of us. So go ahead and speak on her.
You guys have obviously not played against Invisible Woman. She ain't get any weaker in this format.
So hold on, hear me out. So I don't think she got any weaker, but it's just more so in our league where I dropped her out, just because if you see her coming, you can kind of prepare for a little more.
Jessica Jones.
I mean, at midwinter, most people wasn't preparing for Invisible Woman when she did win it.
She was invisible.
Oh, yeah, all right. So you got your 2 Jessica Joneses. Good luck with that.
You think Jessica Jones would have out I was talking about? But either way, I mean, I guess we could have got a top 10. I mean, I was only gonna pick one from that team, and I went with Surfer. You think Invisible Woman could beat Surfer?
If it wasn't your Surfer against my Invisible Woman, I think so.
Let's move along because I'm feeling a little disrespected. Okay, so now these are he said he will prepare for her Oklahoma. So these are the photo people that at least 2 of us picked for each of them. So these are it should be 4 of them, 18, 17, 16. Yeah, 4 of them. 18 through 15. So me and Earl picked Valkyrie. Earl had a 4, I had a 8. Average score was 6 overall, 18th overall. So yeah, Valkyrie do get a little leaker in the format, but she still got a lot of reds, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd have her up this high after doing a little testing, but
Yeah.
she's still pretty good.
I have an 8, which I think is the right spot for her, probably.
I've been burned by Valkyrie. Like, I've tried to play her several times, and it's like, wait, I thought you were.
We are talking about the card game still, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
just making sure.
Come on, Scrapper 142. I know you can do better.
Alright, moving along.
Oh, get out of here.
WandaVision. Me and Earl both had 5 in. I think the location. I think this format plays into her wheelhouse. I think she's another one in MC who got better with this format.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I think that the problems that she has are not as big of problems in this format as they were in the previous format.
Because I don't think there's gonna be too many he who remain running around this format. I just think she got game. I have played her a few times. I think she got game. Keys is agreeing with you with Visible Woman, saying with the Omegas, she is busted with Monarch. Let's just say the Monarch. Shuri, me and Roland, your 4, my 6. You don't see her on many lists, but here she is.
I like Shuri so much. I put her on the resource row.
I can see her at 6.
Yeah, 6 probably better than 4, but.
You think this is too high for her, or you think this is about where she will fall at?
As someone who's played a lot of Shuri, I think you guys are wrong.
Okay. I have played Zill's Shuri, so I will,
I've played some Shuri. She likes to draw a card. I like drawing card.
Yeah.
All right, let's move along. Now, the man, the myth, the legend. If anybody want to see me in the dark corner with this dude, you will not come out happy. Just know, this is my number 1 for photo. Probably my number 1 overall. But Earl had him at 2, and Roland, we still waiting for the results of his drug test to determine if he was even legal to do this.
He don't need 2 of any other card. He's good.
He's right. And the cards that he can get more than 2 of plays into his wheelhouse. So anybody who thinks this is wrong, find me, ask to play him, be disappointed. Case closed. Nothing more to say. Let's move along. So these were all the illustrated MC that were picked by 2 of us. We get into the top half, moving right along. Hopefully get this in the out. Morbid. So this was my number 5 and Roland number 10. Yeah, I think living forever is a good thing, right?
I like living forever. I like saying it's Morbin time.
So Earl, you think we got 5 may be a little too high, but I think I like 10 probably.
He was close to my top 10. He was close.
Okay, so yeah, I think I may have pushed him up a little higher, but when you see him, he is really good.
Oh
you,
yeah.
You don't see him much, but when you do see him, his level up is not that tough.
No, it's not.
Don't be fooled by that 9. Next one, Thor.
The mighty
I mean,
Thor.
he did used to be the big 3, right?
Yep.
I think the people still don't put enough respect on his name.
Oh no. There's a
He
reason.
was close to my top 10.
Huh?
He was close to my top 10
Okay,
too.
yeah. I mean, I still think there's some people who forgot that, he used to be a dog. But I think people see Venom and think Venom do it better than him with the counters. But I mean,
Venom don't have a lightning strike.
right, exactly.
Did someone play Thor against another Buckeye player and absolutely smoke him? Did that happen at some point? I think I did. I think I did play Thor. I can't remember who my opponent was.
The Format Madness.
Yeah, that's what it was.
This is our number 13 overall, if you're still keeping count. Let's get moving along. Miss Marvel. So me and Earl had a top 5, and Roland, again, we still waiting for the results. When did she stop being good is the question. I don't know, Roland. Why are you not in the top 10?
I haven't played her very much, so I don't have super lot of experience with her. I heard she won a Gen Con, though.
I mean...
Well, she does only get 2 canes.
Okay. But so do Rogue. And that don't stop putting... But I still think she's better than Rogue, but...
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, she, like I said, after Gen Con, like she went to do her outer space work. Has she came back to Earth? Who knows?
Oh, teaser trailer for the Marvels dropped the other day.
We're going to switch it out for the Miss McCallicon right now and just take it.
Yeah, there we go.
Moving along. Now we got Venom. What's this your number one, Roland?
Yeah.
Earl 5, and this was another borderline top 10 for me, but just didn't make the cut. I just think losing his plot twist do hurt him a bit, but he still got game. But I don't think
still got Queens.
But like I said, you had him number 1. I think a lot of your picks is based off of him being a top dog.
Mm-hmm.
With me and Earl's number 1, what people will see shortly, is why we made our picks. But Venom got game, right? He banned from Modern for a reason, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Enough said.
He can win on time limit.
Adam Warlock. So me and Roland had the same. I mean, not Roland. Yeah, me and Roland had him at 2, and then me and Earl. Yeah. So me and Roland had him at 2. I mean, a 13-13 is still good. Mm-hmm. I mean, he missed his soul gem, but will he at least trying to break into your top 10, Earl?
No.
Okay. Thanks for the honesty. I mean, he another ban for Modern. I mean, why did he stop being good? I mean,
Guardians have fire plot twists.
I mean, you ain't using them half the time, but still.
True.
But I mean, I just think MCs are not coming as often. Like the people's curve, even though they may be filling it in with a character, they may still be. Yeah, I think getting a 15 with some of the new cards really help him while he's napping. So he's my 2. He should be your 2. And finally, me and Earl's number 1, Dark Phoenix. I think she's the top dog in this format. Just by first look, just looking at if you were just picking a girl in the club, this would be the one everybody will pick first, except for Roland, waiting for drug test still.
I like Gwen. I'm sorry.
So but yeah, I mean, Rampant is always good, and then Caitlin
7
and
health.
Reese, huh?
7 health.
7 health. I mean, she checked all the boxes. I mean, I think her and Odin would make a great power couple. 7 health. Yeah, but that Rampant, I mean, yeah, you don't get her support character, but when Galactus show up, you won't even miss her. I had played against her, yeah, so I can't see how Roland did she at least try to break your top 10, Roland? Gotta ask.
I completely forgot about her.
Oh,
She's been banned from formats for so long, Roland forgot she existed.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
He may not have even played in a format that she was legal in.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Wait.
Build an arc.
We did build phase, or was it a quarantine cup where you could play 2 main characters at once? Yeah, we had a Dark Phoenix shootout. I think I walked away from that one too.
Well, yeah, like I said, another one of big 3. Like, when did she stop being good? Moving along. So these are all the 4 that we all picked 3 of. What's is 6 of them? Yeah,
nice.
we did a lot of, and I think the top end photo is all about the same. Is that what we get into? But here we go. So Wasp, I mean,
yeah, give me Wasp.
7, 8, and 9. I mean, she gonna level. She don't need location. She have access to your MC. What more can you ask for?
Aggression.
Yeah.
Slap down a couple of Grandmasters.
So here we are at Wasp. Ahead of Wasp is Spider-Man. I have built his deck for this format, and I really like him.
I love Spidey. We did not know that, did we?
Check that out. So yeah, Spider-Man I think is in the right place. He should probably be higher, but who knows? Captain America.
He throws that mighty shield.
Yeah, I mean that you don't get the cool shield.
Right.
He got the one on the pixel, but you don't get the cool one.
That is true. I'm ready to follow Captain America.
But like I said, he'll have greens, and I mean, getting 2 counters, him and everybody that team attack with him. First Evil.
I heard she's pretty good.
I mean, like I said, do this format hurt or still keep her a steady till? I think it hurt her a little bit, right? Because Surtur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she needs Surtur to win.
I mean, I guess all I'm saying is she's not better because of this format.
Yeah, she's not better because of the format, but I don't think she's hit that hard
But
value.
exactly right. And then our number 1 photo person by our rankings is Sylvie.
I like Sylvie.
Locations again, I mean, even if you ramp with her, she's good. If you don't ramp with her, she's good. Stunning. I haven't got to play it much, but looking at the card face value, I think she got game.
Mm-hmm.
She needs that Loki to get to 3, but I don't. You play 6 Lokis, you're all right.
Yeah. Photo's got Heimdall.
All right. You have the blues. And finally, our top 4 illustrated that we all 3 picked. Starting with Rogue. Like I said, I had it below my Miss Marvel, of course, but she still got game.
I'd like to think I had her below Miss Marvel, but I might not have.
We'll have a list at the end. We could verify that. Just take a note. But Rogue is Rogue, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's enough power-ups to get her level.
And there's so many other things that boost her attacks now.
Yeah.
So yeah, solos and crazy stuff. But a blue, yeah, that does it. Oh, wrong way. Pro Red Spider-Man. I mean,
I don't think he's hurt too bad.
right.
There's enough Spider-Man to level him up.
Oh yeah.
Yep. There's no hurt in here. Um, and on number one, did I miss somebody? No, oh no. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Number one is Magneto.
The new hotness.
But I mean, he could put. I don't think there can be a much counter hate in this format, and he gonna level. Not unless you just don't build a deck right.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna level. He's gonna get big.
I mean, his defense is already huge without the stats.
Yeah.
You knock the counts, you still got to clear a 9.
Mm-hmm.
And early. So yeah. So finally, so this is a breakdown. So we could look. You had Miss Marvel or 3. Yeah, you had way above. You had 1 above Rogue.
Yeah. They're similar.
Yeah, I had 4
They're
above.
different.
Yeah. So that's the overall breakdown. How I did it. What about the new Bucky Barnes?
Yeah, see, that's what I was
With
saying.
the new, so many different. I mean, it sounds amazing stuff, but still getting 23 cards in the KO Pal, I still think gonna be tough.
Well, it's not just that.
And the level up
You
condition,
you still have to level up, and the cards you need
is
to level up against an opponent who's not trying to not let you level up are reduced, right? They're half of what they were.
And
So
again, in this format, you only gonna have to. Your opponent gonna see the 2 MCs or 3 MCs you'll have to pick from. So that plays a role in it. But even in the open format, I just don't. I think he lost 2. I think he lost. He probably. I mean, his level 3 got a boost from this, but his level 1 didn't, and that's the problem. Or his level 2.
Yeah.
But if you
You
can
have
beat
to-
him to 3, yeah, I think he's in a better spot for that alt win condition.
There needs to be more discard.
So
there's plenty of discard.
yeah. But I think moving the people to get them to get to a protected character. Because the character has to be protected.
Right.
So I mean, not just hitting a back row character. You gotta make sure that character is protected.
See, I mean, if you're playing to the level up, yeah. But if you just like throw in a whole bunch of stuff that lets him be a combat master and just hit the MC
Right. I mean,
every time,
that's still good,
mm-hmm.
but it's not top 10 good. It's not better than any of the MC on this list. Is what we saying.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, like I said, we did what 38 MCs out of 270.
Mm-hmm.
There's still good MCs that's roaming out there. I got a good Professor X build, from the new one. There's a lot of still good MCs out there.
I think I'd play Bucky over Star-Lord.
But there was 10 other MCs you wouldn't play them over, apparently, by your list.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not completely ignorant.
So what's next on this thing? Also, this the last ranking table. There have been no change since the beginning of the I Had Better format, right?
No, I do have the results for the regional.
Jamal,
But
are you
they're
saying?
not-
Hold on, time out.
Not ended.
So Jamal think Avalanche is coming somewhere. That's the edge of a cliff, and he's gonna fall off of it. You have any thought for Avalanche, Earl? I know you have strong.
The Brotherhood MC?
Is there any other one that worth talking, or is there any other one?
Oh, I don't know. That's Trap MC.
It's a trap.
It is a trap. You're like, hey man, this is gonna work. I'm gonna blow up their resources, and they're like, well, you're just not gonna play a resource? You can do that? Oh crap! I'm never gonna level.
Nah, dude. You're gonna put a resource down. You gotta hold somebody at gunpoint just to level. But But this ain't regular. But right now we have 15 people sign up.
That's pretty incredible. That's the most we've had in a very long time.
And this is still 2 weeks before the event.
Yeah.
So there's room for more. Yeah, so it's just if you're looking at this list and you see somebody got like 2 picks next to it, and that means there'll be a roll off or like a coin flip to determine who get what position because they got the exact same rank. But yeah, because I know the I had Bev won't be finished by then. What? Moving along. So just for the people to get a preview of season 10, we don't know what the format is. But that league draft gonna be on the 28th of June, and we just gonna only do that for 4 weeks, and then once Gen Con happen, we taking a break. Oh, Scott disagree with our MC ranking, but he's a magician. Scott Watson. I see him do things with MC, but he said, "Boy, do I disagree." Is there anybody we miss or anybody that shouldn't be on the list, Scott, if you can hear this? I know there's a delay, right? There's always a delay. How y'all do Scott haven't seen?
Scott just thinks we don't have Invisible Woman high enough, and that's not my fault.
You want to have Doctor Strange on him. Nobody but you going to play Doctor Strange, Scott, like that's good enough to be efficient. People know about... So get hands up, Scott Watson. People know about how his loop worked, but have you seen anybody even try to use it? And it was efficient, but nobody had yet to try it. So he'll listen to probably all the MCs that he make work like man, look what I've been doing in my lab. He don't discuss. Oh, he may be heading down to Texas. Understandable.
Okay, that's fair.
Me and Roland are testers, so we can't never play in regional pretty much from now on.
Till eternity.
And Earl, you're not going to Texas, are you? As of right now, I should say.
I'm not going to Texas as of ever.
I mean, what if you win the lottery, like for $1 billion? You think you'll go to regional then?
Not in Texas.
If it's July, I may be able.
But so play. Yeah, but for season 10, yeah, we just gonna do 4 weeks, and then we're gonna let Gen Con happen. That we did the split last year. That we lost some people. People were confused. People thought it was a new league, so we just not gonna avoid that altogether. And then of course in September, if you watch the stream, there apparently supposed to be a regional Ohio.
In Ohio?
In Ohio, more to come.
More
to come. I can't tell. I don't have more. I just heard that on the screen. I didn't even know nothing about it. I was surprised too. Like, what?
We'll go to a regional in Ohio.
You'll go to one in Ohio, even without the lottery?
Yeah.
Or do you need a lottery?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Why isn't the collector good in this format? You actually could take out the war format. But I mean, I
didn't say he wasn't good. He's just not in my top 10.
He's not in my top 20.
He's not in my top 50.
I mean, first of all, you lose the support character, even the 2 of. But no, I think I'm out on the collect. Are we talking about the MCU or the photo one? We don't even know which one we're talking about.
MCU is Grandmaster.
Oh yeah, shit. So are we talking about? Oh shit, yeah. I got him mixed up with a whole nother human being.
No, he's not a human being. He's an elder of the universe.
Yeah. Okay. But either way, I mean, I guess he got the location, but still, the level of condition is gonna be rough, and I guess not that hard. But I don't know. I just don't like him that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, Keith. I was tripping, don't mind me. There's 270 MCs. That's a lot. I just don't have them all in my memory like I'm a judge or something. So finally, we're going to quick discussion. I have better. I mean, we getting down to the final 6.
We are.
We getting people falling to the top 8, but you got a game tomorrow, right, Earl?
I'm playing Vern tomorrow.
Ooh.
Tevin asked about the Master.
The Master? Okay.
He
Guess?
do the Master get better?
The Master do not get better.
I think he get a minutely better, but he will still fall behind to start off with.
Well, I actually haven't seen the Master with any of the new Disney Plus cards.
But the thing is, people won't be able to play a main character. Maybe hopefully, because I don't think character drop may be as consistent. I know people still gonna be playing all the same, but they won't have the same all fire cards like they won't have. So
yeah.
I mean, he get a little better, but he just wasn't that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my game gonna be played sometime next week because I'm gonna be on a trip, and then Miss and PJ gonna play at some point probably next week. 14-hour drive sounds not fun. You know they got airplanes now, Keys, too, just to give you the heads up.
You don't have to walk 500 miles.
The Wright brother had made an achievement, and it had been improved upon in years of testing. 14-hour drive. That's not the only option. That's the end of the slide. So are we gonna win this, Earl? Are we gonna be in the finals?
Maybe. I'd like to think that I'll be in the finals.
You don't want to speak on my behalf.
Well, yeah, well,
The number of Buckeyes is equal to the number of
not
Buckeyes. So.
Yeah, we started off beating up on each other there.
You're right. 3 of the 4 fate, right?
Let's see. I'm gonna say Mitch is gonna smoke PJ.
Man,
I love
You're a real team player there.
Like it would have been better not to say nothing. Like I don't know what's gonna happen in that game. It's just a toss up.
If it was any other Buckeye but PJ, I would. But yeah, Rob, you got Jose. Jose's good, but you got Jose. And then you got I made a meme this week, so do me good, Earl. Do me good tomorrow.
I don't know. We'll see. My plans worked so far.
Yeah, ha.
Except for Dave threw my plan out the window, but I still pulled out a win. So.
Well, see, how many games have you actually played though?
He played 2.
Okay.
Way to kick me while I'm down. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's wrap it up.
Yeah, we can build up the team, Rollin. You're our best cheerleader.
I am.
So what's the final ranking for these two? So we just like say this was the final ranking right here, Scott. So we did the photo illustrated. We didn't do them together. We just kind of looped them in and out. So
how will we handle that if somebody doesn't show up to the draft?
Okay, so if somebody don't show up to the draft, they could be like, oh, because if they know they're not going to show up, there's usually a handful of people in that category. They could like only want an illustrated MC or only want a photo MC. Then we'll just use the ranking. But if they don't say nothing, just don't show up to the draft, the order start with so the top MC would be the illustrated that in red, then the photo that in red. Then we'll go to the illustrated in yellow, then the photo in yellow, and we'll go down like that.
Because illustrated has been out longer.
What is the next tournament in Cincinnati, David? The next one will be May the 14th. It's going to be a Duality tournament. It's going to be the next event in Woodline in Cincinnati, and then we got Dayton coming up.
Is it 23rd or something?
23rd, yeah. And then, so basically, we every second Sunday of the month and Dayton and every fourth Sunday. It's nice to have 2 stores to play in person.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get a blizzard on the 23rd?
What?
A blizzard? I only drive down to Dayton in blizzards.
Okay. I mean,
in May, maybe not. April, anything goes.
So check that out. Yeah. So May 14th will be the one in Cincinnati. Will be the Duality format. if we have an event, but we'll still have learn to play and stuff. But Duality gonna be the main thing we're gonna be playing at that point. So yeah, but these are final rankings, like I was saying, Scott. So we have basically Magneto 1, Spider-Man 2, Rogue 3, well, tied, and then Sylvie down to Walls, Dark Phoenix down to Morbius, Odin down to Valkyrie, Invisible Woman to X-23, and finally Captain Marvel to Iron Man at the bottom.
Man, Carol is so much better than Wanda.
Well, we spent an hour doing this, so I think most of us spent an hour doing this.
It was my late night. Sue me.
You got people coming to the door and stuff like, "Where Roland at?" He's at your front door. Wait, what?
Can't do this in the hotel. Sorry.
So, real quick, I guess this is our sign out. So, you still got anything going, Earl? Any sticks?
I'm in the top 3 in this tournament online. That's all I got going on, really.
And I'm not playing shipping for me. Haha. The more Buckeyes in it, the less shipping we have to pay. We kind of rigged this up. You think we rigged it, but we made our picks last.
You guys thought about the format, though. A lot of these guys are like, "Oh yeah, let me draft Master Mold."
What's store in Dayton Bell? But no, we do Epic Loot. Epic Loot will be the store in Dayton, and also they will be having a regional in the fall season that was announced on the screen today. So I think I can say that now.
I think so.
Yes. Upper Deck said it, so I could say it. So they having a regional in the fall season, so it should be maybe September-ish. Did that work? It is now September-ish.
The season of Halloween.
So gonna have a regional also at Epic Luke. So getting prepared for that. My old heroine, I expected to show out strong, and everybody else in the world just follow our lead.
Who that?
You want to pimp anything out, Roland? Of course you do. Go ahead.
Yeah, check out tomorrow. I'm looking at Dr. Hank Pym, Ant-Man and Goliath, who perfectly illustrates this idea of duality on the resource row.
Okay, yeah, so it's the Epic Loot in Centerville. I think that's the only Epic Loot right now, right?
Yeah.
Because the other one was in Springfield.
Yeah.
And that one's gone. We think it calls Enfield, but we're not from Dayton, so. But it's the only one that's out there right now. And yeah, if you're here watching the stream, you know I have video. I do have 4 Duality games I should be putting up on the channel in the next couple days. So I'm playing one of the league players, Nate. Been playing him few games. So we'll be putting those up, and we'll still have the ride along for the I Have Better format. And we'll have a draft. So if you want to play some Duality, please sign up. Please. And also, we're in a legendary tournament too, right?
Yeah, we're starting that up next week.
So any of the legendary play, if you made it here and you still here, I mean, first of all, you a godsend. But if you're not, yeah, still sign up. You know, we try your game, try our game. Way farther south than Dayton. Centerville's still Dayton, right?
I mean,
it's Dayton to us, right?
Like
yeah,
10, 15 minutes away.
I mean,
I don't know how many exits, but
there's a lot of Dayton that I drive through to get to Centerville.
Right, but that's still Dayton, right? Am I making something up? I mean, what do you call that if it's not Dayton? Just Ohio-ish? But I don't know. We getting carried on. We could talk wherever. So we're gonna wrap this up here. Thanks for listening. Of course, we're on the Discord, Facebook. If you have questions, please sign up. If you want to play, if you want to watch, please watch. And if you don't want to do nothing, do that best as you can. And have a good night. How do I stop this thing?
Peace.
I can go to the intro so Keith can hear it. So I'm gonna pass out so we don't talk over it.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends.